Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there.
Well, hello, everybody. Hey, it's your boy Matty-Rants. I have this turned up really high. Is there? I need a way of turning this down. There it is. I had the opposite way. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I am in need of a good clipper grooming situation, so please forgive me. It has been busy over here for your boy. I've been applying for a lot of jobs, but on top of that, there is so much content to cover. I'm behind, and my apologies. So today we're going to do something because, again, I miss going live with y'all and talking. As you know, I'm back to the edited reviews. If you haven't caught my Drag Race France All-Stars review, it is posted. It's available for your consumption for episode 1. It's a 40, I believe, 5-minute video. So for those who are like, I can't do the... Where are you? I don't watch it. There it is, though. You can watch that, though. It's something. But yes, I want to make sure that everybody tunes into those videos. So if you haven't seen them yet, please make sure that you do that. Like those videos and make sure you comment on them as well. But we will be, of course, still doing live videos throughout the week. I just want to include some edited content also. So with this, we're going to get into the cast for Drag Race Philippines Slaysian Royale. It is very much a versus the world, but on a whole nother level, I believe. And I'm excited to talk about the cast because I'm basically rooting for everybody. Plus, the promo was excellent. Just a really good way to get it going. Because to be honest, no shade to Drag Race Philippines, but the lead up prior to the promo was kind of like, what's going on? It's a shoe. It's a hand. It's an elbow. It's a calf. Like, I was like, what's going on? So I do love what they did with this promo. I thought the trailer was perfection. The Meet the Queens was great too, if you haven't seen it yet. And I just want to get into the looks and talk about the cast and my thoughts on where this is going to go with you today. So it may not be a long live, but it most certainly will be a fun one. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to find me in all my social media spaces and places, there is a Linktree link in my About section that'll take you there, as well as me doing reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Right now I have Drag Race France All-Stars posted, and of course tomorrow I will have All-Stars 10, the finale, but I do have King of Drag coming up, as well as Drag Race Brazil. And yeah, then we have, of course, this show, which is going to be on, I believe, August 13th coming out. That will be added to, of course, the Patreon for the reactions. And then Project Runway will also be added. I've almost taken on too much because I wanted to cover Big Brother, and I am, but we're going to have to do Big Brother for like rant reports and like when I just started like put together the hot topics and what's going on out there in the girl world or whatever, because it's like I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and keep the channel going, blah, 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 and it's just a whole lot of stuff. So I'm watching King of Drag on Reverie. That is the app that is used for King of Drag. It's spelled R like Robert, E like Echo, V like Victor, R like Robert, Y like Yellow. And you can watch it on there. I know it's free in the States. I believe out of the country it may be like a paid for service, but you can watch it with commercials for free. And yeah, it's a really good show. I'm behind on an episode, so I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to get it done this weekend and get a review out as well. That one I'm going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? That one I'm, come on, words. That one I'm going to have to do an edited review for the most recent episode. I may get back to lives for that one too, but I'm gonna have to do an edited review for that one. But shout out to Reverie, because they've been reposting my reviews, which I really appreciate, as well as the cast. They've been very kind to me in the comment section, as well as everything else. You may hear Mina in the background because she's going crazy. Right now, she's not on chill currently, and she's in her hyperactive state of the zoomies. So yes, it's been a day. So my apologies. Now, for those of you who know, like I said, I have a lot of videos planned coming up and I'm behind. I even had the vacation video I was supposed to do. I hear you, Mina. I got you. There is a interview I'm going to be doing that I'm going to have edited and posted probably next week. Yes, Mina, with somebody from a show that I have covered before. And it's going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. It's not going to be something that's a little, like lighthearted. It will be very serious. There will be some deep discussions and there will be a disclaimer that will be used throughout, as well as I'm going to have to bleep certain sensitive words. But this person has trusted me with this tea and wants to speak their piece. And it is something to where I have wanted to do something like this before, and it is what it is, but they trust me and I appreciate them reaching out to me in reference to this. I got a lot of information the other day that I have to consume and make sure I'm gonna put the right stuff up. But yeah, they're gonna talk and we're gonna give them the space to do so. But I may not agree with everything that they're saying, but they're gonna get their side of the story out. So it will be I will show you what the journalism part of my life goes into here, if you will. For those of you who know, I went to school for broadcast journalism. So yeah. But yeah, you'll be seeing that later, whether that video gets a lot of views or not. It doesn't matter. But this person does want to share the side of the story, and I want to be able to help them with that because they trust me for it. And the people behind them that are from the show that this is for sort of were a part of the conversation to give the heads up, like, hey, Matty, I recommended you. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So I am very nervous. Tonight is the interview, I believe. I may need another day to look over all this, but because it's a lot of information that I have to cover. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, I just want to give y'all a heads up that will be something different, but it will be on my channel, and it may continue on into a series where I do have sort of a person spilling a lot with receipts included. That will be a portion of my channel. So yes, but this will be the first time I do something like that. So I'm trying to pull in and not come into it too lightheartedly, but take it very seriously. So yes. All right, bro. All the other links, you already know it's available in all those other sections and all that good stuff. I don't need a disclaimer today because I don't have anything negative to say. And there's no lighthearted jokes or jokes that could be taken a bit too seriously, as we have seen. But I have nothing but love for all of these babies right now. The show hasn't started yet, so I don't have any real conversations to add into she's wrong for this and this is right for that. Nah, we're not there yet. So no disclaimer necessary. Now, if you did, though, want to throw me a little bit of love, it do go a long, long way, baby, because we got to pay this internet bill coming up before Saturday, which again, I got to pay that bill because we go live Saturday. So if you want to throw any love, please and thank you. It's going to go into the tippy jar, which is going to go to that. Because I almost have everything. I'm a little, lots have happened where I've had new changes in my life. I no longer am able to get to the grocery store like I used to, and I have to order my groceries, which is so much more expensive. But we're gonna get a car. We're on a mission. That's why we're getting the job. So PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $, Matt924 at $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. As stressed as I am, I'm kind of whatever. I need this kind of stress to push me forward a bit. And of course, the job hunt is still hunting, if you will, on top of all the content. So I really haven't had some time to just chill for a second. I've been just going, which would lead me to me having some allergy issues this week. This is why you didn't see me yesterday. I was trying to do a video, but baby, you did see me yesterday. That was a video I edited and recorded, but I wanted to go live and I couldn't. My allergies were kicking my ass this week. And on top of that, I pulled something in my back. Even right now, I can still feel it. And it's killing me, bro. I pulled something. Oh my God. And I haven't worked out in 2 days and I just want to scream because I'm oh my gosh. But I'm pushing through. Mina's going ham right now. Girl, you didn't even use the potty. You just went in there and just wanted to scrub a dub. Don't get on my bed. I do not feel like washing them sheets again. All right, let's go ahead and get into this wonderful program and show. On a whim, I applied to a library assistant position because it would be school and I'm going to complete my French minor. I got an interview. Work. Good luck on your interview. Trust and believe. It's time. I'm waiting for YouTube payday to like get my hair done again before I have like any video interviews. So if they're not asking me for any video interviews right now, I'm just fine. Because I do not want to have to slick it into a ponytail. I would like it to look decent. So that way I'm not like giving, okay, this guy needs the job. More so, we would like to have him work with us. So it's kind of where I'm so embarrassed. I hate my hair right now. Now that I've got my hair braided down, I'm totally spoiled in that department where I'm like, okay, I need to look crisp at all times. Can you do your? No, I can't do my own hair. I have this thing about using my fingers like that makes it feel very uncomfortable and strange. So it was hard just taking down my hair. It was hard. Oh my God, my arms were so tired. I was like, God, because she braids it tight. So yeah. All right. I'm excited for Drag Race Philippines Slaysian Royale. I'm sad though that we won't have our tita, our sister, my girl, my good friend, Jiggly Caliente, may she rest in peace, a part of the judges panel. Because I'm like, I don't think she, like, I'm not sure what the timeline was and how they were feeling it from us having our conversations about what was going on with the show, this, that, and the other. So I was kind of I was wondering, I was like, did they film this before? Like, because I know she was sick and did something like this happening and all this kind of stuff. And I was a bit sad, because that's my baby. And this would have been another season of us like talking about this together. I literally, after each and every episode, she would be sending me like all the references and being like, she would give me all the background tea on certain stuff. Like, I'm not going to have that for the last several years. That's been my world with her. You know what I mean? And like going to DragCon and Matt, did you see ABC? Did you see Precious? Did you see this girl? Okay, well, this is where their booths are. Like basically making sure I saw all the girls. Because like I support the show down, and there's been times I've gotten like videos and FaceTime messages from some of these girls on the show. They've been so sweet to me, and I really do support this franchise. And I'm so happy that Drag Race has gone beyond United States of America and gone to these other countries, continents also, if you will, and we showcase that queer life exists outside of just one spectrum, and there's so much more to drag. And also different lifestyles and backgrounds. And Jiggly was one of my gateways into this world. And so I'm going to miss my baby girl. And there will be that one episode I'm going to have to do this for. Based off of what I saw from the post, I was like, oh, I got to see that. But I'm happy to see a lot of the guest judges that they do have, the majority. And excited to see this format go down. Because right now, I'm loving what Drag Race France All-Stars is doing. So I feel Drag Race Philippines will be on that same path of we're going to give gags. It's going to be stunty. It is All-Stars rules. It'll be nice to see all these queens again. So I just want to get that out the way. I love my sister forever and ever. I'm just going to be so sad. It's not going to be the same, but I'm excited to cover this show and for us to do that together. So listen. I'm like, there go Mina. Yo, thanks again for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, come by this Red Pack family. If you want to drop it to be put by jar, please and thank you. It is PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants. I appreciate y'all for being here today. Okay. This promo was nasty. And I mean that in the best way possible. I mean that in all of the good glory of the coming of the Lord in the Christian term and way. I was like, oh. And I'm going to pull All-Stars 1 into this conversation. I am. We're going to pull All-Stars 1 into this conversation. Because remember when they did the superheroes and it was very, 60s, 70s, Batman, Adam West, sort of inspired with a little neon glow, like, very, very that. And it took me there with this one because I got more than just superhero. I got deity, goddesses, warriors, ancient warriors. If for those of you who are video game heavy, Dynasty Warriors is where my mind went to. For those of you who have played that game where you basically just run around and kill people. the truth. Like, you're a part of you're in a war, you gotta take over. You won the baddies, you be running through and be like, I love that game. Down. That was one of my favorite games growing up. So that's what I was getting from this, and I was receiving it in the highest assortments. You got Mortal Kombat. Let me tell you why this isn't Mortal Kombat. Because Mama Pow I didn't receive them as Shao Kahn, and that's the only reason I'm not going to give this Mortal Kombat. Plus, everybody's looks are too clean for me. Yeah. Now, I know you just brought up this Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, and I'm trying to be kind here today because I don't have the same thoughts as everybody else. I'm a little bit perturbed by that trailer. Not gonna lie. I saw both good, corny, and this is about to be Johnny Cage. Okay. That's what I got I said this is about to be Keith Urban's movie. Okay, bet. all of that and then some. Oh, they did Jade so dirty. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go see the movie because I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat 1. I was mad I wasted my money and got the deluxe. Now, Tekken's been serving me, even though those balance issues are wild. My girl June hold up, though. She's top tier. We shall see. But the trailer is out for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie. I do like what they did with Katana so far. Yeah, we'll see. But I was like, this is about to be Johnny Cage and friends. All right. We'll see. Oh, no. We'll see. Baraka look interesting. We'll see. There was a lot. We'll see. But back to this show. Let's stay on topic with Drag Race Philippines, Slaysian Royale. David, don't get me started on Julia. I will have the longest conversation, and we will not. Just know that's one of my favorite characters from the Chang family, Michelle and Julia, and I'm mad she's not in the game right now. So, but continue. This promo is wonderful. I thought everyone's shots were great. Shout out to production. Shout out to Drag Race Philippines for giving us something here. No shade. Again, that promo, the lead up was like, I don't know what this is going to look like. And so all signs point to yes. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get to some of these promo looks and talk about the cast that's coming back and where they're from. Okay. Mama Pow. Chew. I'm happy we did not go back to blonde. So thankful. Praying that we never see that color on you again. I mean it. Because I hated them. I hated them. Season 1 and 3 that you was chewing everywhere. Season 2 was different. That was another story. But I love this. Thought this was a hot look. Mama Pow is one of my favorite hosts for a Drag Race franchise. So fucking funny, as well as they keep it real all the time. And I'm still gonna remember those shoes. Oh, love me some Mama Pow. But yeah, this look is fire to me. Love. But let's get into the cast and talk about it. CJ, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Those count so much. Hey, Maddie, I'm about to clock into work. All I got to say is I watched this promo multiple times. This cast is so good. Being a Vietnamese gay man, I am living loud with Asian pride. Work. I love it. And thank you so much, CJ, for the super chat. I appreciate you, baby, and have a good day at work. Make sure you just put your little headphone in and don't close the app right now. Get those few times in. Yeah. I don't want to get trouble at work, but thank you for calling. All right. Arizona Brandy, welcome back. Yeah. Yes, somebody who I wanted to win real bad from season 2. I wanted this bitch to win so bad. Mama ate a contact lens on stage. Give her the crown. Do you understand me? I need all of this insanity that is Arizona Brandy, as well as the polish here. This look is phenomenal. Do you get me? Phenomenal. It is sickening. This look, everything. I love her crazy ass, and I'm glad she's back. Arizona Brandy, I'll be rooting for you, of course. Well, pretty much everybody in the cast, but I have a special little relationship with her in my head because, woo, I wanted her to win so bad. But yes, this look is fabulous. Their Meet the Queens was great. Arizona is so charismatic. That is somebody whose energy is I want all the time. And yes, they look so polished in this promo look. I love, love, love these promos. Love them, love them, love them. But yes, Arizona Brandy's back, back. Ow! Y'all know I love the bird. Y'all know I love me so bird. Oh my goodness. Very happy Bernie is back on my television screen again. They were one of my favorites as well from season 2 of Drag Race Philippines. Like their story was just everything about them. It's like we wanted Bernie to win at life, not just at like Drag Race Philippines or anything like that. No, we wanted Bernie to win at life. Like we wanted the best of things. We wanted all of the good things. You know what I mean? For the bird. So Mama's body is giving 100. The face is mug. The outfit is sickening. Love all of this. Them calves is Kevin. But yeah, I love me some Burn, and I'm so happy Bernie's back on our screen. I'm just so excited because there are a lot of queens from Drag Race Philippines, excluding Lady Morgana, that we would love to see back on our screens again. Actually, you know what? Maybe I guess I lied. I guess I lied. I am aware. Yep. Maddie's on the internet. Nothing funny about that, but I am on the internet, and yeah. Not her, though. Not after those allegations. No, ma'am. No. Oh, and them too? Oh, baby. Tell you need to send me that tea. I don't know about that. Anywho, I was like, damn, how did I find this out? I think somebody posted it or tagged me in something like that. And I was like, huh? And again, I don't like to comment on that kind of stuff. I don't, but I'll read about it. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, oh. And I didn't expect that from them. But again, what is to expect of things? But yes. I don't know about the Prince stuff. People talking about that. I just knew about Lady M, but either way, I'm happy for Byrne being back. Shout out to Bernie, one of my favorites from their season. And this promo look was sickening. Brigga-ding, ding, 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 ding. Brigga-ding, ding. I am so happy I get a season of saying Brigga-ding. Not even for Brigading being back. I'm just happy I get a season of saying that name again over and over. Brigading, ding, 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 Nickelodeon. Come on, Brigading. Love her down. She's good for TV. We have seen this already before because season 1, Brigading was dinging it. Okay, let's talk about the baby Zimba later. But like, this promo look is severe, by the way. Headpiece is stunning. Full on bit. Mug is wild. I want to see Brigga bring it. Yup. I have the highest of hopes and expectations for this baby. Absolutely. Because she was great her season. Honestly, it was almost there. You know what I mean? So let's see what Brigga can do. But this look is fabulous. I think this is excellent right now. And yeah, I love me some Brigga Ding. I told you, everybody in this cast, I'm living for it. Ow! If Vinyas did not come back, I would have lost it. I'm not even gonna lie. As much as I'm like, I love the Burn, I love the Arizona, and we can continue on with the Brigga of the Ding and the Dings. If Vinyas did not come back, I'd have lost my mind. I would have lost it. I would have been so mad if this bitch did not come back. One of my absolute favorites to ever grace our screens of all Drag Race kind left way too soon their season. This bitch. Love her down. This look is excellent. Love. And I love that we did something with black and gold. It just I I'm doing my dance. I'm doing. Listen, as far this is a lot of girls for Drag Race Philippines now. And there's 10 people. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like, so we trying to make sure we got somebody from the home country in this finale bracket, period. Like the chances are 50-50. The rest of you, that scale a little bit higher, but it's we the home, and we are going to represent. They brought in the big guns, no shade. There's a couple other big guns too they can bring in for the next season of this, but I'm like, oh, you brought in the big guns because we're not even done. Like this is just that. Like we got 4 up on the board. We're not done. There's another one. Venus, I'm so happy you're back. Kahana? I was like, oh, whoa, oh. Oh, that's right. It is 12. Why am I thinking 10? I'm so used to 10. That's right. That's right. It is 12. Why am I thinking 10? That's normally every All-Stars. Well, not the most recent for sure, but yes. Yeah, this is gonna be. I was like, ooh, I pray that it's not everybody else out at all. No shade, because I love my Filipino girls, but like, my Pinoy sisters, I'm like, oh, ooh, you brought in some heavy girls, the girls that can turn and twirl, the girls that know a little bucket talk, and people with personality and also drama can be surrounded or created from. I don't know. I said, okay, Kiana is here, Venus is here, Burns here, Arizona Brandy is here. Venus, give me a break. Like, yo, this I'll bring a ding. Mama Powell said, I need some of the heavy girls because we're not about to be cleaned out over here in our home. Not today, bitch. It's definitely Asian pride, but hold up. No shade of the others, because I'm a big fan of a lot of them. I'm just like, golly, this is gonna be a stacked cast, if you will, already off the rip, just from the girls from the Drag Race Philippines franchise. But Anna is back from season 3 of Drag Race Philippines. I love them during their season, and they again were just still fresh out the womb, if you will, but very polished and very good at what they're doing. So I love this look. Hannah Beshi did this look, by the way. Shout out to Hannah Beshi, love her down. But yes, hey, good luck. This to the others. I'm just gonna say that, but at the same time, I'm excited for everybody else because one queen who had an iconic moment from our show Down Under. If you remember, Ivory Glaze had that America's Next Top Model moment. If you remember on stage, and it was the bloop over, it was like, oh my God, this girl, is she good? Like, what's going on? Like, this is her. This is it. Ivory, I apologize if this is how I remember you, but yes, you're back. And this look is actually super gorgeous. I really do love this look. I'm excited to see you in this arena, in a bigger room, to get dressed, to walk a bigger stage. Yeah, so Ivory Glaze is back. I'm happy for her. She gets to spread her arms and legs out. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. I hope you don't get like, not you getting vertigo. I'm just playing. I need to stop fucking. Man, Down Under small as hell. You do know that set is small. Okay, so like, I'm here for Ivory getting to be able to, what a bigger home looks like, if you will. It's exciting to see, but I also think this look is amazing. I think she looks great. I love me some Ivory Glaze. So I was like, shout out to Ive. Didn't watch her season, but met her at DragCon last year. I have watched Drag Race Down Under since Kita season. Okay, well, season 2 was the best season. So season 1, no shade, boo. Boo Wendy Testaberger, boo. Season 2, well, mind you, there was a lot of bullshit with season 1, and a whole lot of, you got one queen on there that had tattoos of some gollywogs, which was some wild ass shit. And then they had to like come through on it. And it was like, ooh, you were supposed to be like the big dog, but the background of you was crazy. Then there was the whole like Scarlet had a racist past. Let's coddle her and shit, which was weird. People are so mean to me because I was racist. Is this real? What, RuPaul saying some stupid, like then you had Art Simone come back and still not get a W in anything. It was crazy. And go all the way to the finale. No shade. Keita better have won. That was season 1, Drag Race Down Under. Keita better have won. That's how that went down. It was like, oh, out of everything going on, that's the girl. And also justice for et cetera, because they deserve more time. They were the only one that also spoke up against Scarlet and kept it 100. And I was like, now, how are you the girl in the room to be the one to sit there and say something out of you? So I will always stand, etc. But yeah, season 2 was that girl. That was the introduction to our Babs, which is Queen Kong, Spanky Jackson, and Hannah Conda, or Hannah Donda for those of you who know. And that was honestly an excellent season. Wait, hold on. No, Ivory was season 3. Because that was when, yep. So no, season 2 was still the best though. That was the best kind of drama possible. Beverly, you did your job as the young queen who's low-key the villain. And then you had like the group that was always together. Like the Spanky storyline was amazing. Queen, with, again, one of my favorite people in the universe, shout out to Queen. And then Hannah Donna, all 3 of them, those are my bitches. Everything about season 2 was that girl. Loved it down. Finale, all of it. It was a feel-good season. Season 3, I hate how they did my girl Hollywood. They did my girl Hollywood dirty. Dudes. But I really had that iconic moment on stage, like, oh my God. And we kind of saw Isis eating up the competition and winning, no shade to everybody else that was there. But Isis was like the clear run because Mama, when she made any sort of look, it was like, oh, perfection. She was very, it was meant to be. Even though I did love Floor, and that was my baby girl for season 3. Floor was one of my favorites on television. Such a great confessional queen, as well as like just their whole personality and everything else like that. So yeah. And then 4 was fun. You know, I wasn't a fan of 4 because I'm just not a fan of Michelle being the biggest, the host. I'm sorry, she doesn't really feed my galaxies, if you will. That may not a lick of sense, but whatever. She don't feed me like that. She's okay. She's too robotic for me, if you will. And I miss the Michelle as the side or the main co-host because I feel she's more authentic in that approach than she is as the main host. That's just how I take her. But it is what it is. But yeah, Drag Race Down Under is interesting. I'm not gonna say don't watch it because that's bull. I think you should. I think you should take it for, take your own take on it, but I do have a favorite, and that's season 2. I think it would go season 2, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 1 would be my order. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 1. Because 1 was wild. 1 was wild. It was like, nah, this is getting dumb. But yeah, shout out to Ivory Glaze. Welcome to the competition. We're excited to see you work, baby girl. Mm-hmm. Okay. They're going to shade me for this. I thought we were ready. Hold on. Don't judge me. Because I did not watch their season. And Lord knows I thought I had this memorized. And I do not, apparently, because I got everybody else's name in my head. There we go. Madam Yoko. Boom. There we go. Also, didn't someone just tag me online about Madam Yoko? I need to look in my mentions real quick. Or maybe this is somebody else. I don't know who this is. Or maybe, is that the same person? Because hold on, Martha, you tagged me, and if you're watching this, hey Martha, if you tagged me in something about Mademoiselle Boop has announced their retirement from Belgique, and I'm like, is this the same person, Madame Yoko? Because they're from Belgium too. So I was like, did she do this and this is over? I was so confused from that. I was like, wait a minute, no, it's her sister from the same franchise. Oh, okay, a whole lot of madams. All right, thank you for clearing that up for me, because I was like, it took. I think that's where my brain was frying. Like, wait, who is it? The same person? Is it a Boop? Is it what's going on here? But no, let's talk about Madame Yoko, because I do think they look really good. I love this. I love this look, and I love. To be honest, their promo was fire. The full-on scale of it, I was like, bitch, I think they are the villain of this story. They're about to start it up. I liked it. I thought she was great. Loved her Meet the Queens too, and yeah, I haven't really watched Belgium. High key, just seeing her made me want to. I'm like, I'll tune in there and see what's going on there. But no, I enjoyed her. Kitty Space from Drag Race France is back in the competition, and I'm here for some Kit. I am. Shout out to Drag Race France. I also love that there's representation from Drag Race France on this show for an all-star season. And there's also a Drag Race France all-stars happening right now. So like France is like representing on two different. I said, okay, bet. Cute. And I love it. Thought this outfit was cool. The makeup was interesting. I thought it was really cool because, you know, when their eyes are open and they do one of those makeup in the eyes where it's very much like animation eyes or whatever, and it's like the whole scale of it is to look like very that, right? It was so, I kept staring. You know what I mean? Like, not to be like it was bad, but I kept, you know, it's almost like a magic eye where you're like, I can't focus on your eyes because I'm looking at the makeup that looks like those eyes, to where when you were talking, your eyes are open. That makeup always does that to me. It's like, I think that's the ADHD. Where I'm like, I can't focus. I need to stare at multiple subjects. But no, I love it. I thought this outfit was great. Her Meet the Queens was good too. I love me some Queens. Joel, if they do a Drag Race France All-Star Season 2, Cookie better be on that cast. Because as much as I'm loving Season 2 so far, as much as I'm loving Drag Race France All-Stars right now, I need Cookie. I need Cookie bad, because Cookie was that girl. I don't care what nobody like. Cookie was that girl. Like, Cookie was I thought she let way through. Oh, I need Cookie back. Because I remember some of her looks just had me like, you know what? Yes. But no, I'm loving Kitty's space, and I'm glad they're here, and I hope they do well in the competition for sure. I thought there would be more representation from Drag Race Thailand, high key, but I'm also here for Siam Firstly being the person that's coming back. Now, y'all know I covered it for a certain time and sort of like dipped out, no shade. For the time that I did cover it, they were letting Siam have it. Like, all tea. No shade to the cast of Drag Race Thailand. Y'all were giving that girl the business. The business. So I hope that this is a different experience for her. No shade. Because I love Siam a lot. I think they're gorgeous. But like, I just remember their time on the show and it being a lot. There were some messy moments from their looks. I thought some of the looks actually were really good. But yes, I'm excited to see them back on TV with a whole different group. They didn't like Siam for some reason. Here's me. Okay, this is the American having some bullshit take, but like, this is my take on what I felt that was. Like, because Siam wasn't living in Thailand. They were living in San Francisco. And then they came to be on the show in Thailand. You know what I mean? And so I felt in my mind that what we may not have saw or what may have been perceived as standoffish is how the other girls were taking Siam based on me reading the translations that were taking place, because they were somewhere else where there was a better, things could be more in line for them as a privilege to then come over here. And there's also languages that are being spoken in certain Thai that they may not understand, to where it's almost like, I don't know, that's kind of what I thought it was, just like looking back at things, because that sometimes was something that was said, but like I also don't know. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, I don't know. Because I was just watching the show like everybody else was. But yeah, because they were like, where are you, not from out here? And where are you from? Oh, you're from over there. Oh, okay. That's who she is. And I remember sometimes they were saying she wasn't open, or the way they were talking to each other, it felt like she was disingenuous, but I never received it that way. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't make it through all of it, even though I did like a lot of Drag Race Thailand season 3, and the mics were wild. The sound was wild for season 3. I hope they fix that for the next season. But yeah, Sam Versi's back, and I love. Excuse me. This look, the coffee. I have not eaten yet today. Do not shame me. It's been a busy morning, and my cats have been on like 10 since like 7 a.m. So I have been up in a butt. Okay. I will eat after this, trust me, because I definitely have a lot to do tonight. Suki doll baby. Suki doll baby. Suki. Not to be mistaken with the nasty Sukana Beach. Suki doll is back. Hey, Sooks. Okay, so here's the tea. Yeah, you're one of the ones who I have pegged to win. I'm gonna just keep that energy, even though I love everybody low-key on this cast, especially the girls from Drag Race Philippines and so on. And we can get to the rest of them coming up. Yuha and my something want, we're gonna get there. Oh, but how you were done dirty on Canada. Oh yeah, bitch. Come get something. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it right now. Please. Yeah, you. Because this outfit, for one, is sickening. Sickening. This reminds me a little bit of Soul Calibur, where you could like change the weapons up for certain characters, and this is one of the alternates that you could use. I would like to put it in Tekken for this, but you can't change those up. You just get like certain cosmetics to put on people. But if you know Soul Calibur tees, there was a certain portion and part where you could like unlock, or there would be other, yeah, because you had to do some like story mode bullshit, and you could like unlock other weapons to use. I think that at one point they just became available as you played, but yeah. Cannot wait to see your looks. Can't wait to see what you bring to the show. I'm such a fan. So I'm glad Suki's getting her flowers and getting another chance to compete again, because they've made so many looks that we have literally loved and lived for a lot of the queens on Drag Race Canada, and I believe in other franchises too. So I'm just ready. Come on, Suki. I will be rooting for you, baby girl. Go ahead. Chew. Who's next? That's my baby. Baby. Okay, so for those of you who know the lore in the Matty-Rants universe of all the years, from city to city, state to state, from pillow to pillow, from PayPal to Cash App to Venmo, one of the first people I got to meet was Something Wong. Okay, for my DragCon experience. And if y'all remember, I got to meet the entire like season 1 cast just randomly on those press pass days. And for the majority of the DragCons that I went to, I would always see something, right? This is how I met Pixie Polite prior to Pixie Polite being on Drag Race, who was working with Something Wong, if I'm correct. I think I'm right. Was it Tia? Or I think it was Tia. No, wait. I think it was all a connection, if I'm remembering this correctly. I think Pixie was either working with Tia or she was working with Something Wong, but maybe she was still working with Something Wong, but then also like and there was the relationship with Tia at the same time. Oh my God, I'm getting all this. Anywho. There is a lot of connections I have in reference to going to drag con, seeing a lot of these girls, boop the boop, then being on television later at ABC, or we're already there. But Something's one of the people who that was my baby, and I love to see them so very much. We saw her together. See, Nine-Tailed Phoenix. Okay, again, Matty-Rants lore, because some of you Rant Pack have met me in person and have actually walked the mile of DragCon with me. A couple of y'all. Nine-Tailed Mystique is one of these people. So you are correct. Thank you. It was at Something's booth, and Pixie was there when I originally met her, before finding out that she was in a relationship with Zia Coffee, blah, 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 and then so forth and so on, going with that. Shout out to Pixie Polite, by the way. They're sweet. But I love it. So funny, like when connections like this happen. But no, Something is honestly I love them down. We've had conversations before, video game stand fan here, and I remember when I was talking about her Meet the Queens, and she has a tick, and I was like, I don't know what's happening here. I think something's wrong with her eyelash or something. She's like, no, bitch, I have. Oh gosh, it was so embarrassing my first time meeting her, but it was so funny because she took it very not to heart, and honestly, just a genuine great person. And like I told y'all, we lost one of the original pit crew members from Drag Race UK, who I knew. I knew him. Me and him talked often, but of course, Something also had a friendship with him too. So, I'm just happy to see my girl back on TV again. They're just just one of my favorite folks. Plus, I think this look is amazing. I think their makeup is stunned, in my opinion. They had my sister throwing rocks and chopping them in half. I was like, okay. I said, bitch, she's an earthbender. In white. It should have gave you green something. I'm just playing. This is an Avatar. Yes, I love me some Something Wong. I was here for it. Why do I also feel like Doctor Strange is about to pop up in the back out of nowhere? That little circle. I'm sorry, this circle in the back. I forgive me. Maybe I'm still have a little bit of, the Wanda vision on me, but I was like, is Doctor Strange about to pop up? What's going on? Oh my goodness gracious. Or what was the movie? The one with Awkwafina. Oh God, Awkwafina. Where Wong popped up at the end and was like, you gotta come with me. It's been so long since that movie came out. What was it called again? It's like the name of the fucking character, Matt. Shang-Chi. Thank you. What a great movie that we never got a sequel to, which is a surprise because it was actually a very good movie. I'm still confused by that in the way Marvel this world and universe. It's like, okay, it was just a one-off. Like, that's it. It was kind of worth a sequel. I enjoyed it, even with that annoying lady. But I thought it was good. No, but Something Wong is back, and I'm excited for my sister. Representing the United States of America for the U.S. seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race, it is Yuha Hamasaki. Somebody who I'm ready to have the Irene effect and factor, no shade, who I think is going to come in here and do some damage and some work. And it's going to be good for our television screens. Our bootleg sister, yes. Very happy Yuha is back. And I'm glad we're finally seeing them on television again. I'm still surprised they haven't been on the US All-Stars All 2. But I'm just saying, like, if there was somebody you wanted to call from the YouTube universe of Drag Race girlies who are doing shows now, you already had Mistress on for a season. Yuha's been doing stuff. Could have had the phone call. But I like that they came to this show. Yuha, they call you for the US. Ooh, everything turned off. What happened? Everything turned off. What's going on? Okay. Okay, better. Melman shouldn't have been called this girl, to be honest with you. I think this dress is stunning. And Yuha is so entertaining, and they're just naturally funny. So I'm hoping we get to see like another version of them outside of the edit we got their season, which was wasn't. It was not. I want to see them get their shine and their dues, and I believe this platform will definitely let them do that. I'm here for it. I'm also interested to see what how the language is going to be given in this show, or what exactly is going to work out here, because Drag Race Philippines is the host show. So will it be, in Tagalog? I'm, trying to make sure I say these things right here, or will it be in English because everybody is, coming from different countries too? Will it just be a mixture of the two, where we hear something in this and then hear it in English after that? I'm not watching no dub version of this damn show. I'm gonna tell you that much. I'm not gonna be watching this in no dub, mother. I mean, no. Mm-mm. Nope. I think it's gonna be a mixture, but mostly English, which I'm good with, because I don't want them to take away the authenticity, authenticity. Authenticity. Come on, man, you can say the word out of it. So I'm just not gonna be no dub. No, because everybody's personalities who are on this cast alone. Can you imagine Venus Deluxe in a dub? Nope, wouldn't work out. It'd take away all of the charisma, all of it. That's disgusting. I'm not going to answer that question because that's my sister. I'm really sad that Jiggly is not going to be there. May my sister rest in peace. But I'm very sad that Jiggly is not back for this. I hope they do something. I mean, I'm sure they're going to do something for my girl. But yeah, I heard that they had English translators on set. That's good. English, French, and Tagalog are hope, because we have 3 French speakers, and we need justice for Soa and Athena not getting to speak French with each other on Global All Stars. I don't know. We'll see. Crash, I missed the super chat. Thank you, baby. I knew Venus was on months ago, and I promised I wouldn't tell anyone. So, surprise! I'm excited. It's definitely going to be a different energy going forward, having the Philippines franchise without Jiggly, for sure. And I know they're going to have the panel still be lovely. Maybe not that one episode, but it's still going to be a good time regardless. And again, Mama was a part of the beginnings of the show. She will always be a staple within the franchise for sure. And she's left her legacy for real, right? But no, I just am excited for what this is going to give. Thank God we do not have to wait long. Gonna be real. Woo! Because I saw España just dropped. See you in September. I said, oh my God. I don't think I'm gonna do that season, to be honest with you. I'm still August 13th ain't bad. Hold on, what day is that? Let's do a double check. August 13th. Oh, pull up my calendar. That's a Wednesday. I can do a Wednesday. Thank you, Drag Race Philippines. Okay, Wednesdays. We can do Wednesdays. Thank you. I kind of hate when they come out later in the week on the weekend. Kind of hate it. Love it when it's during the week or possibly the beginning of the week for me. It makes it easier. So thank God it's coming out on Wednesdays. Yes. I did not watch last season of España. I did skip out on that season. I was overwhelmed with too much going on at the time, and the views I had on the previous España seasons, it just gave nobody wanted to hear me talk about it. So I was like, well, I'm out and I'm not interested. So yeah, after All Stars 2, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I'll probably watch on the side though, just to see what's going on, because there are some shows I just really just want to watch and not cover, because sometimes it does completely start to fuse together and I get so confused, too much happening, and it turns into stress, versus me enjoying the show. It's almost oh, I have to watch this, versus I really want to watch this. Season 4 was really good because the drama there was juicy. It was a good turn to form. It's kind of a slow burn, but it was worth it. Yeah, I I might give it a little look back, see, and see if I like it or whatnot before I go back into it again. But I definitely needed to take a break after the All Stars, where I was like, yeah, we're gonna pause. We're gonna take a little moment away from it, and then maybe come back. They changed the showrunner for season 3 in All Stars, who ruined the show, telling the judges to be mean. The old showrunner came back, and it's been great. Because, man, it was hard watching them hobbies. It really was hard watching some of those opinions. I was like, girl, what is going on? Oh, my goodness. Who do you think is winning All Stars 10 tonight? Probably somebody who has been on the show before. Yeah, that's my answer. Can you believe it? Probably somebody who's been on the show before. Probably. Yeah. You bet it's a tie? I wouldn't be mad at another tie, to be honest with you, for All Stars. It would be kind of cool if they did it again. There have been some seasons I could have used ties on, for real. I am going to watch Project Runway, and I will be doing like a light coverage of the show. I think I'm going to have to start doing some of the reviews in the YouTube shorts as well, because now that you can do like 3-minute shorts, I'm thinking of like doing speed runs for certain seasons as well, and just doing like quick, like 3-minute, like, okay, PS, here we go, and trying to like get out like just initial thoughts from the episode, what I thought was the best of the best, and then just give like a quick little run through. So that might be what I do for some of the shows that you're all asking me, like, Matt, can you cover it? I'm like, maybe we might have to do it in shorter videos, but yeah. But no, Drag Race Philippines Slaysian Royale, August 13th. I will be watching. I will be covering. There will be reactions on Patreon, and I am excited to root for these babies. For sure. Oh, all right, everybody. I had fun today. Yay. I did. I had a good time. If you did want to throw a little love in the jar, because again, we'll see if I'm live on Saturday. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924 and $MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you want to drop a little love, please and thank you. The super chats were more than appreciated today, as well as all of your commentary too. I do need to get ready for this video I have to do tonight. I'm going to try to I'm probably going to cut my hair tomorrow in the morning. Yeah. Because right now I'm looking a little roughy tough. But yes, I don't know if y'all want to talk about anything else, like maybe another 30 minutes of something as far as like hot topics are concerned. I don't want to go too deep into it. I mean, I'd love to earn some dippies, but I also know that I don't want to just drag on anything, if you will. I am aware of what I consider wild use of social media when it comes to a certain beef that is happening right now that I did not expect to take place in any form or fashion with two divas in the music industry. I am like, that is the longest tweet I think I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, with SZA? Why you fighting with Salon? Wait, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Then everyone's posting receipts now. And they're like, she's buying this and this is bought it, that, and da 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 da. I'm like, oh my God, I'm unable. Let's talk about it, Jay. Let's talk about it, girl. I'm like, what is going on with celebrities using social media as a way of holding people accountable and not just taking them directly to court? Like, I just don't know anymore. And I feel like they're using that because they know the public opinion can be like really powerful sometimes. But then it like turns against them, and then they start to like, it's just a lot to take in. And I It's a lot to take in. For me, I am on the outside looking and I'm just keeping it. Like, no opinion. None. I'm just like, yo, this is wild. That's all I keep thinking to myself. Like, this is wild, girl. I hope we get new music. I hope something else pops up. That's all I'm at with that whole situation, because to me, we're focused on the wrong thing. And at the same time, if she wants to handle something and get what's rightfully hers, I think there's a way of doing that. And I don't think this is the way. I don't think this is the way. I just don't. I'm sorry. It's like, what's going on? So good luck to her. They're saying it's not sort of, they're saying she's not under the influence of anything, but it's really, no, that's not it. Man, did you see, that's not a fake tweet. That was, I mean, I don't think she's having to pay Elon for that because she's a celebrity, but my God. It was a CVS receipt. I was like, that's a lot to type out. That is a lot to put off into this universe of the internet of public opinion. No way. No way. No way. Like, no way. No, please stop. Like, I have no barb in me. And at the same time, I just don't feel like arguing with people when it comes to stand wars, because you love who you love and you believe in what you will believe in. But like, I think that's the reason why I like Beyonce so much, because she just does not, we never get this. Like, she's an artist that does not give you that. We are not about to see her on the internet going, hey y'all, this is what I wore today and why I'm angry at the world at the same time. Like, or better yet, here are my problems. Bet. Don't like this bitch because I love that. I like our artists in general who are musicians, and that's all we see. No shade. I hate that I pull B into that, because I know someone's gonna be like, well, fine, but that lady ain't gonna say shit. I'm talking about her sister beat her husband up in a whole elevator. That girl didn't go on the internet, you guys. Quit it. Stop talking about my baby. We don't see her. No, that lady be walking like shit. I ain't about to say nothing about the fuck all that. Ooh, I have an album drop, but we got work to do. I don't know. Oh, again, didn't post or tweet about that, made a song about it and talked about it through their art, versus having a conversation on Twitter with a bunch of strangers about the music. Again, put that into the music. Clock them in the music. Clock them in the music. Clock them in the work. You don't get paid for that. Like, not the engagement you really want over a tweet. Not the money that you really want on that. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. Tell me your stories through your art. I hate the social media stuff. It's getting annoying. Like the girls on Big O. No shade to that, but that should be wild. That platform is dead ass for arguing. It's for arguing. It's weird, bro. I just be like, oh, why are people living for this? I don't know. It's too much. Either way, I still wish her the best. I'm not gonna be a hater like that. I just think this is not what I expected from you, my love. This is not. Please stop doing this. Just get back in the studio, pop off, girl. Do your thing. The Mortal Kombat trailer I already talked about. That was both hit and miss for me. We shall see. I want to see that movie Weapons. That trailer looked phenomenal. That trailer looked phenomenal. Oh, that trailer looks so cool. I was like, please, I gotta go see that. I am paying attention to Big Brother right now, and I think it's crazy that Rachel is back in the competition again for Big Brother. I think that shit's crazy. She's already starting to mess. I don't know if I'm as invested into the season as I thought I was going to be, especially because the only other Libra there is an annoying gay man, and he annoys me a tad bit. He's not likable. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. Fuck. And he a Libra. I'm like, oh, like you making us look bad. So sit this one out. You're not doing our panel good. Mm-mm. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption? I love the story in the game and the realistic feel. No, I'm not normally keen to those type of games, if you will. They're really cool and the storytelling is excellent, but I think, and I'm pulling my ADHD into this, I think I can't pay attention for too long. I get bored really quickly. It's been a long time since I played a game like that and enjoyed it. But I have seen a lot of videos on it. Like I've discovered that I'm not good at Dead by Daylight. I'm not going to play Dead by Daylight. I will watch videos on Dead by Daylight because I love watching the gameplay. I can't play it to save my life because I also freak out in games. I'll probably watch somebody play it on like YouTube because there's some playbacks that are really cool. I'm like, okay, I'll give that a little watch, but I just can't get into playing it myself unless it's free through the PlayStation Plus. I really want to get the Switch 2. I don't know how that's going to work based on like how my budget and everything is running right now, and I refuse to give up my Switch 1. If I get that Switch 2, I am going to start streaming the gaming because there's a way to do it where it's so much easier now because they actually have the built-in camera part where that software is built in. I'm like, oh, this is perfect, but I'm going to wait to get it before I start pulling that back up, but I am interested in doing it again, that part. Mm-hmm. But yes, tomorrow, or tonight I should say, is the All Stars 10 finale. I will definitely get that reaction posted tomorrow for Patreon. I'm a little behind on content again. I keep on saying that and I apologize. I really do feel bad about it, but I just had a really crazy start to this week. A lot going on in the background. I'm trying to keep my apartment as well as my power on and all that jazz and apply to these jobs. And it's just been a bit crazy. So I needed a little time to pick things up. And plus I'm doing this interview, which is not a part of my normal content. And that's kind of been taking me away from the stuff I usually do because I'm having to do a lot of prep and research for it. And I'm a bit stressed out because I don't want to lose my channel over the topics that we're going to be talking about. But yeah, we'll get there. It's coming. And it's coming. So please just give me a moment there with all of this. And of course, I'm just trying to keep my stuff on and everything like that right now while I get everything settled and new changes with people no longer, living near me and me having to change a lot up. So it's a little stressful currently for me. Yeah, just a bit stressful. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my groceries without spending too much money. Even today, I spent like way more than I wanted on like five items. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, I'm not allowed to do anything like that. I can't do anything like that. But yeah, so I'm trying to see because moving right now is way too expensive. So I'm already preparing to like figure out like renewing my lease here. I'm trying to also get them to deduct something on my rent because I feel like they're overcharging me. And I'm trying to figure out a way to word this in an email. But then again, the marketplace has gone up, so I'm just trying to figure that out. It's just a lot. And then I have a doctor's appointment I got to figure out for next week. So yeah, my stress has been a little consuming, and I know that's sort of affecting the video turnout, and I'm a little sad about it, but I also know I'm like, I got to post something. I got to keep a schedule. We just got to get it through, and we're going to get it done. But yeah. So thanks for at least like supporting me and tuning in, y'all. And I appreciate the people that like tune into the Patreon and even into these videos. I know I can be really long-winded and fully annoying at times. And like there was a comment the other day in the panel video that was trying to make us out to be racist that really upset me as a person. And it was some sort of trying to hold people accountable bit. And you know, I'm all for people being honest about their feelings when it comes to you wanting to walk away from the channel. Maybe needing to announce your exit is important to you, and you want me to feel a ways about that so that I'm hurt and that I can do better because I did you wrong. But like the way that whole situation was interpreted was wild. And they tried to pull it into like saying we were microaggression. And it was like, you're telling a whole Black man this. Like, like this is starting to get a little crazy because the disclaimer is true. Nothing is meant to be malicious, malign, anything or anything else like that. And a lot of us were joking around. Mind you, Valerie, when they were talking about Valerie is Mexican, I was over here like, what's going on? Like, it was just a lot to take in. And so many people are mad at me and hate me, and I have absorbed it. And I know a lot of people love me too, and I appreciate it. But like, I read that and I responded the best way I could. I tried my best. I don't feel like it was good enough regardless, and it wasn't ever going to be. But I love what I do, and never, ever do I feel that I am ever doing anything to malign or be malicious or nasty to anybody. If anything, I'm always big upping everything and trying to support everybody from every kind of background. I may have a little jab here and there for stuff, but it's never on that deep level. But I'm really praying that I get another JOB. I'm just going to be honest with you, like very honest with you, because I put so much work into these videos and I try my best with like the edited stuff. I spent 6 hours on that Drag Race Rants video, just trying to make sure that I got everything correct. That video isn't even breaching 1K. You know what I mean? And it's heartbreaking. I'm watching my channel fall into the depths of hell, but I'm just going to keep on trying. And I know I'm going to be facing people and their opinions, and you can't do this and you can't say that, and taking everything wrong, if you will. But I am genuine when I say I'm never trying to hurt anybody. I love what I do, and I love all of you, and I just want everybody to be having a good time and be happy. And I'm sorry if I'm not doing that. It's true. So I'm out. I gotta go. I need to prep for this video for tonight, and then try to get some video recorded for Patreon, and then do that all over again tomorrow, and hope for the best, if you will. Again, if you want to drop a little love in the jar, please and thank you. It's really necessary. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $@Matt924 or $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. I appreciate you all so very much, and I thank you. I don't want anybody to send me anything that is connected to them directly as far as jobs are concerned. I find that that is something that I appreciate, but I'm also, it makes me uncomfortable because I don't know what is real and what's not real as far as like help. And then if I don't get that, I almost attach it to you as a person. So I just don't want to do that. I appreciate the support for those of you who know I'm on my journey, and I thank you for wanting to help me, but I have to do this on my own as a part of my separation from Matty-Rants and who I am outside of this platform. So God bless you all, and thank you so very much. I hope you don't take that offensively. I hope you receive it. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.